Most marriages are not destroyed overnight. They are slowly weakened by constant criticism. And the dangerous part? The person doing the criticizing usually believes, I'm just being honest. However, there is a difference between honesty and hostility. And when the line is crossed consistently and repeatedly, intimacy slowly dies. Let's talk about it. Well, welcome. My name is Dr. Tobi, and this is another episode of Family, Intimacy, Relationship, and more. Thank you for watching our videos. And if this is your first time here, please click the subscribe button and turn on your notification so that when we release our next video, you will be the first person to receive it. Let's talk about today's topic. As a relationship counselor, I've seen something very consistent. Couples don't usually fall apart because they stop loving each other. They fall apart because one partner stopped feeling safe. And constant criticism is one of the fastest ways to remove emotional safety from a marriage. There is a difference between complaint and criticism. There is nothing wrong with raising concerns, but there is a huge difference between I didn't like what happened and you always do this. You never change. You are just irresponsible. A complaint addresses behavior. However, criticism attacks character and the person. When behavior is corrected, growth is possible. But when identity is attacked, defense begins. And I tell you, intimacy cannot grow in a defensive environment. When someone feels corrected constantly, they begin to talk less, they express less, they share less, they try less, and they withdraw emotionally. They stop being open because openness feels unsafe. They stop being playful because vulnerability feels risky. They stop initiating affection because rejection feels very likely. And one day you say, you've changed. No, they've not. They only adapted to the circumstance. People usually close up where they feel constantly evaluated. If anyone is in any situation where they feel constantly judged, constantly watched, constantly assessed, and constantly evaluated, they behave in a guarded way. But the criticism feels justified. Usually, the criticism often hides behind good intentions of, I just want you to improve. I'm trying to help. Or if I don't say it, who will? But improvement without encouragement feels like rejection. Correction without affirmation feels like inadequacy. If most of what your spouse hears from you is what they are doing wrong, they will start believing they are wrong. And intimacy shrinks when someone feels small around you. When someone feels small around you, they don't feel close to you. So how do we correct without destroying intimacy? Here is what you can do to protect it. Address the behavior, not attacking personality. You're trying to address the behavior. You're doing your best not to attack the person. Something else you can do is to replace you always with I feel. When you say you always, you are attacking the person. But when you say I feel, you are reflecting on the behavior based on how you have perceived it. In addition, you should appreciate daily. What most couples or spouses or partners tend to do is to appreciate occasionally. Maybe when your spouse has bought you a lovely gift, or maybe when they've taken you out on a date. So those things happen only occasionally. However, it is good practice to appreciate your partner, your spouse on daily basis. Make it a habit to tell your partner thank you every day, just for anything. It doesn't have to be something massive, it could be something simple. Then if you want to correct, learn to correct privately and gently. Be subtle, be kind, and be loving when you do your corrections. Ensure you correct privately. So also, if you want to say anything, ask yourself, am I building this person up or breaking them down? Marriage thrives on encouragement than correction. If you want your spouse to flourish, create an environment where they feel respected. And I'll close with this. Intimacy grows where honor lives. If your spouse feels safe, valued, and respected with you, they will open up. If they feel judged and inadequate, they will shut down. So before you speak, ask, will these words build connection or break connection? If this has helped you, please share it and tell me in the comments what's the difference between honesty and criticism in your experience. Thank you.
I believe you have been blessed with that. If you have been, please do well to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. God bless you. See you in the next episode. Bye.